Morning guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Gains with Viv and it's the beginning of a new week, but it is a rainy beginning of the week. I literally have zero motivation to go outside right now. I'm on my period and it's raining, so everything is telling me to stay in, but I want to go. This week I'm gonna try different influencers workouts within my workout splits. And then we'll see how it is. I'm gonna review them, rate them, how I felt, and all of that kind of stuff. So stick around and let's get into the video. So we're gonna jump right in with the quad and glute workout by alexabarcast.fit. That's her handle name. I don't know if I've pronounced it right or not, but you've seen it on the screen. You can take a screenshot. This is the workout details on the top right corner. Now, I'm a little bit upset that I was not able to do the graphics because my laptop storage is acting crazy. I had to delete a whole load of stuff and it was still telling me that I didn't have space. So in order for me to deliver this on time, I said, fine, this video will sacrifice it. But on the next one, I'm gonna work on it and make sure that the graphics are on there because I know some of you like the graphics and to visually see what muscles are being worked. Now, to talk about this workout, I actually did enjoy it because there was a range of intensities throughout the whole session. Like some sessions, I do find like if it's just 3 sets of 8 to 10 or whatever, it can get a bit redundant and boring. So this one, we had drop sets, supersets, everything. So I enjoyed this one. And the fact that the hip thrusts were a drop set, I don't usually do drop sets on hip thrusts. So I usually do supersets or trisets. So whether it be cast glute bridges and then a hold, or I do B stance into regular hip thrust into a cast glute bridge. And the fact that it added variety to my workouts, because sometimes you do your workout plans and you don't try new stuff. So sometimes it's good to try new exercises that you perhaps wouldn't do or a new routine. And the fitness journey, you're always learning new things. So to see how other people who are well established in this industry or this sector or niche that you're in, it's good because you're learning from each other. Everyone is always growing and learning, and a fitness journey is individual, but at the same time, you can always see how other people are structuring stuff so that it helps you pick up a few things that perhaps you hadn't thought about, perhaps you don't do, that could actually be beneficial and help you with growth. Now here, this is where cue Ed Sheeran when your legs don't work like they used to before, because my legs did not work. After this, I was stumbling all over the place because what the hell? This kind of gave me the vibes of a HIIT session, low-key endurance, because what? After I do goblet squats, you want me to be jumping around, alternate legs? Okay. But I did actually enjoy this workout, I can't even lie. Even though I'm saying this one was it was hurting. I enjoyed this workout. It had some of the exercises that I regularly do anyways, but it's just the structure was slightly different. And I will actually include a drop set, I think, in my hip thrust every now and then just to see. Because at the moment, what I'm doing is trisets or just a normal superset. But out of 10, I think this is a strong 8. This is a strong 8. I would actually recommend this workout if you are looking for a quick and effective glute and quad builder. And then obviously we finished up with some step ups. I think she set them up differently to how I did it. I've recently actually been enjoying it doing like this. You can also do it on a Smith machine and a bench, or you can just do it with dumbbells. But I like doing it like this because I do find the mind to muscle connection a bit stronger in this position. And yeah, listen to the waffle. I was telling you all this was the last exercise when actually we have got leg extensions to finish us out. Like we hadn't done enough already for our quads. But I do like this machine. Look at them quads. Tell me there's no pump on there. Obviously, the definition is not as strong as it used to be back in my football days, as you can see in that picture. But that was insane. I was like 16 then, and look at my quads now. There's a little less definition, a little bit more fat, but we're working on that, okay? Just give me time, let me land. Hey, this girl loves her drop sets. She loves them. We were doing 3 sets of as many reps as possible, and this was a drop set. No wonder I wasn't walking for the next few days. And if that wasn't insane enough, she didn't include a cool down, but I decided to go on the Stairmaster, bang out 10 minutes, and I have to say, when the women's NBA finishes, I don't know what I'm going to do myself on the Stairmaster. I genuinely don't know. But yeah, this was the first session and I actually had a good time. So So after that little flex, chill, whatever I thought I was doing, let's move on to the next workout, which was an upper body, chest and tricep session. And the one thing I realized was that I actually don't follow a lot of male fitness influencers. I don't know why, I just don't. I have a few, like JP is an OG, I have to say. Like since lockdown times, I've been watching that man for tips, upper body, anything. Now the dips here, I should have taken my stupid ass upstairs and used the assisted dip because I was struggling. I couldn't even get 5.
Let me sit my stupid ass down. Bro, what am I doing?
Yeah, that is exactly what was going through my mind. So moving on swiftly, we had the dumbbell presses. I can't lie, I'm getting better with these. My balance and stability is getting better. And the 2 takeaways from this, I would say, make sure that your core is engaged and tight. And secondly, make sure your feet are flat on the ground. I cannot emphasize how important this is and how much of a difference is made to my upper body sessions, especially on chest, and it getting that mind to muscle connection. So honestly, I would recommend next time you go and do upper body, try embracing your core and having your feet flat on the ground and see what difference it makes. So moving on, we also had tricep overhead extensions on the cable machines. I actually learned that this has got more resistance and it's better than doing it with the dumbbells. It's not bad, it's just that there's a bit more stability with this and there's resistance and tension throughout the movement, so your muscles are constantly working. I did see that my arm was moving around a little bit, so that's why the second hand is there, just to add and make sure that my arm is not moving too much. But overall, this session was a lot of learning for me. A lot of things to accept, like just go and use the assisted dip. You're not as strong as you think you are, but we'll get there one day. So overall, I'd say this session was a good 7 out of 10. Come on, you see them gains. Now, if you haven't already, yes, I like to start my workouts in the changing room. That's where we get in the zone. So after I've changed, have a little quick flex, put the headphones in, and we're gone. So first of all, I know the order is different to what it says on the workout description. Now, my gym, when I go in the mornings, after me being there for an hour, everything gets packed. It's just the morning people. So the first 6 a.m., 5 a.m. people leave, then the 9 a.m., 8 a.m. people come in. So it's like I have to kind of work around that. So I started off upstairs and then worked my way downstairs. Either way, the muscles were being worked, okay? So there's some exercises that I do different variations of here, and there's some that I just don't do at all. Because A, I don't really enjoy them particularly, and B, doing the form is slightly uncomfortable to me. So sometimes it's not worth risking yourself just for one exercise. There's other exercises that will target the muscles in the same way or even better. But the step ups were cool. I mixed it up. Like last session with Alexis's workouts, we did step ups on the cables. This one was dumbbells, used the 16s. I do sometimes find that I get a little bit of lower back pain, hence why I use the cable instead of this. But overall, decent exercise, and it's good for the glutes. Then we moved on into hip thrusts. In my personal opinion, you didn't do a glute session without hip thrusts. I don't know what you did, but you didn't do glutes. So anyways, I would recommend, as I always have recommended, getting a pad. Before I used to vouch for this pad, I don't anymore. I might be selling it, I will be selling it, not might, because it slips and slides way too much like a water park. This ain't it. This pad right here, yeah, it gotta go. Because after this session, I did misplace it and I didn't have it for a few days. I then ended up borrowing one of the PT's pads in the gym. And babes, the difference it made, that cheap pad, which I saw on Amazon is like £5-6, it did wonders. Like that was the best glute session I have had. And I was lifting 90, I even hit PBs with it. So I'm definitely gonna reinvest in a good pad because that one was sliding way too much for my liking. But this is where our troubles began.
I wanna go home. I wanna go home!
Because I used to do this, I know this, but I stopped because I was getting back pain and pain in the back of my knee, and it just felt uncomfortable for me. That's why I stopped doing them. But yeah, done them, so I had to do them. And I can honestly say I will not be doing them again because there's a lot of exercises out there, and this is not the only exercise that's gonna grow my glutes. I'd recommend, if there's an exercise you're doing and you're finding that it's hurting you more than it's benefiting you, either find someone that can help you or find an alternative version. But overall, this session, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, mainly because of the hyperextension. Like, I was just struggling with it. So next up, we've got Izzy's upper body session where we're working the back and biceps. Now, one thing I will tell you, if you're ever in a rush and you want a short workout, make it be an upper body session. Nah, but really though, upper body sessions are quick. I don't know why I get through upper body sessions quicker than leg days. Even with filming and stuff, upper body sessions, I'll still do them in like an hour, hour 15 maximum. And lower body days, with no shame, I'm in the gym for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Also, another thing I've noticed, do any of you experience that when you're doing lower body, you will be drenched in sweat, but when you do upper body, it's like you didn't even do anything? There's no sweat or nothing on your head top. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Am I working hard on lower body days and not as bad on upper body? Have a think on that. But basically, this session was good. I used to do this right at the start of my journey. I think I'm gonna add them back into my session because they were nice. The key thing to remember is, imagine you're drawing a C from the bottom and you're pulling it towards your hip flexors. I don't know if that makes sense. I would like to draw a visual, but I don't know how to do that just yet. So anyways, we moved on to these bicep curls. Now, don't let the pump fool you. This was hurting. So this was one full into half a rep, if that makes sense. And this was as many reps as possible. I thought, oh, as many reps, this will be fine. I picked up my 5s, was going to work, but baby, that hurt. And I think again with this one, I had to mix up the order of the exercises by what equipment was available and at when. But damn, peep the back though. Yeah, this outfit was planned purposely for this. So this session I enjoyed and it was nice and quick. I'm giving it a 7/8 out of 10. So this was the last day of my week challenge. Now, I know it says pit shock, but I'm out here doing sumo deadlifts. Basically, the UK gyms are not developed like the US gyms, so the equipment we have is nowhere close to what America has. I wish we had one of those equipments just because I want to try it. And if anyone knows any gyms in the UK or London specifically, I'm not trying to be flying out for a gym workout, but in London that has some equipment that's like American level, I'd be down to go try it, check out some new gyms, see what's good. And then we moved on to this hip thrust. Now this is the 3rd time I'm doing hip thrust this week and it feels good. I had to use my jumper, or was that my tracksuit bottoms? That's how you know I was over it, that I'm using my jumper over the hip pad because it just slides way too much. But either way, this was a good session. I enjoyed it because similarly to my workouts, a lot of these exercises are in my plan anyways, and the order is not too far off. But yeah, look at me go. Let's get them calf glute bridges. Let's go. And hold, drop. I was dying. But I don't actually have too much to say about this workout. It was a good one. I enjoyed it. And yeah, I think I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, contemplating my life decisions right there. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about it. If you like these type of videos and like to see more in the future, don't hesitate to comment down below of what you'd want me to do next or want to see more of. And yeah, I can get those videos rolling out for you. But for now, thank you for the love you've shown to the channel so far. Continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if that's not enough, don't forget to connect on the socials, and that's Gains with Viv on TikTok and on Insta. Thank you, and I hope you have a good week ahead of you.